By now everyone knows what a Hearthstone mini set is, the collection of 38 cards released after each expansion. But you might not know that the first mini set was released after Madness at the Darkmoon Fair, which means that all expansions before that had none. Welcome back to Miniset Miracles Season 2, a series where I make mini sets for all the Hearthstone expansions that have none. Last time we looked at the mini set I made for the League of Explorers Adventure Set. So in today's video we'll be looking at the mini set I made for Hearthstone's last adventure set, One Night in Karazhan. One Night in Karazhan told the story of a massive party hosted in the Tower of Karazhan by Medivh the Guardian. But today we're gonna find out that this party was actually just a celebration in preparation for another event, the largest chess tournament Azeroth has ever seen. Welcome to Azeroth Chess Championship. Many promising chess players have come from near and far to participate in this tournament, like Wrathion, chess prodigy.
Let us see what you are truly made of.
Wrathion is a 4-mana 4/5 neutral legendary minion, and he specializes in positioning minions on the battlefield. While you control Wrathion, your minions will have +1 attack for each space they hold away from the center of the battlefield. This means that if you control 3 or more minions, your outmost minions on the battlefield will gain an attack bonus. If you control 3 or 4 minions, your 2 outmost minions will gain +1 attack. If you control 5 or 6 minions, your 2 outmost minions will have +2 attack, and the minions next to them will have +1 attack. But if you control 7 minions, your 2 outmost minions will have +3 attack, the minions next to them will have +2 attack, and the minions on the other side of them will have +1 attack. So all your minions aside from the centermost minion will gain an attack bonus. This bonus can also apply to Wrathion himself, and if you play around with your board positions, like by trading with your outmost minions and playing new minions in the center, you can spread the most powerful bonus to multiple of your minions. Now is probably also a good time to show the rules of Miniset Miracles, as you can see them here. One Night in Karazhan featured a couple cards that were based on pieces on a chessboard, like the Ivory Knight and the Onyx Bishop, and we've since seen some additional ones like the Ivory Rook from the Canvas of Time set, and the Malefic Rook and Wretched Queen from Whispang's Workshop. Well, this miniset will expand on this concept by adding 6 additional minions of a similar theme, and together all these 11 minions will be classified as chess pieces for a new mechanic in the game. Check out this new chess piece, Onyx Pawn. This 1-mana 1/1 minion will summon a 1/1 pawn with taunt when played. Why is the pawn it summons a different color, you ask? Well, because this is a token that's already used by the spell Protect the King from the Adventure Set. There's also a legendary chess piece, Medivh Onyx King.
Care for a game?
Medivh is a 10-mana 4/4 minion with taunt for Warlock, but he has the Death Rattle, summon 2 4/4 Wretched Queens. And these are the same Wretched Queens from Whispang's Workshop that also have taunt and each summon 2 4/6 Knights with taunt upon death. So that's a lot of taunt you get from a single card, but it is quite vulnerable to silence. The remaining new pieces introduced serves as a sort of opposite to older pieces of the opposite color, like the Onyx Knight, which is an opposite to the Ivory Knight, and the Onyx Rook, which has an opposite effect to the Ivory Rook. There's also these 2 final chess pieces. And once again, Ivory Bishop has the opposite effect to Onyx Bishop, and Ivory Queen opposite to the Wretched Queen. Classes that don't get a new chess piece minion might instead be able to generate chess pieces from any class or time. But all of these chess pieces really lead to a brand new legendary minion, Grandmaster Melchizar.
Now we can crush our enemies.
Melchizar is a 5-mana 5/6 neutral legendary minion, and when the game starts he will shuffle all 11 chess pieces into your deck from any class and time. But then when you play Melchizar, if you've played all 11 chess pieces, he will checkmate the opponent and win you the game. You don't need to play the specific token shuffled into your deck at the start of the game to trigger this battle cry. Playing ones you had already included in your deck or generated from other cards will work as well. As long as you played each different piece, you will win the game. Since we're still on the topic of chess, I also made this terrible card with some terrible art. Pawn Promotion. This 6-mana shaman spell will let you choose a friendly minion, and you will then discover a minion that costs 5 or more to transform it into. Ironically, you can't transform a pawn into a queen, since Discover only gives you options within your own class or neutral. Aside from the many chess-related cards, One Night in Karazhan also featured a new side mechanic, the portal spells. These were 5 spells that each had different effects, but would all summon random minions. This mini set introduces 3 new portal spells, as you can see here, as well as a new legendary minion that benefits from these portals, Netherspite.
Who disturbs my research?
Netherspite is a 9-mana 8/8 dragon for mage, and when you play him, he will cast 15 mana worth of random portal spells from One Night in Karazhan or its mini set, but with random targets. Like other cards with similar effects, these portal spells will always route off to exactly 15 mana, but how you get there might differ each time. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. I've now covered every single Hearthstone expansion or adventure set that doesn't have a mini set, but this is not the end of mini set miracles. Next time I'm gonna make an alternate mini set for one of Hearthstone's expansions that already has a mini set, and you get to decide which one. Alongside this video, I've also posted a poll on the community tab of my channel where you can vote on which mini set you would like to see next. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe and so on, and I will see you next time.